Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jason here. It's Thursday and I'm off work. Had to go to the eye doctor, which is right across the street, and right over here is a Goodwill. So figured we would go hit this one up. I was recently in this one last night and didn't find a thing, but with the eye doctor being right across the street, might as well run in and see if they put out any new merchandise. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button. Let me know that you're enjoying the content. Be sure to share this video with your friends. Still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really appreciate any help y'all can provide. Again, if you're new to the channel, I do have a full-time job. I thrift in the part-time, and I absolutely love it. So come follow me on my journey, and let's see if we can go make some money. All right, so we're now inside the Goodwill, and one of the first things I find is a Sony VHS DVD combo. These things can be gold. This one in particular is worth about $200. It's $6.99. So right now I'm just testing it. What I do to test it, just want to show y'all this real quick. I put in a VHS tape, I press play, I make sure it sounds like it's playing. I'll press fast forward, I'll press rewind. I'll just make sure everything sounds okay. Now the good thing with my Goodwills is that they do allow a 3-day return policy, so you can actually take the player home, try it out, make sure everything works. But on these combos, rewind, fast forward, stop, eject, you want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. I do the same thing with the DVD player. Here I just put the DVD in. Of course, I have no clue if it's actually fully working or not, but you can hear if it's making any crazy sounds or anything like that. And so far, everything on this one worked fine, and I can go ahead and give you an update. I got home, I tried it out on the TV while I was listening to some things, and it works perfect. So this is going to end up being probably the best find of the day. Okay, so here's what I do at my Goodwills. I go around, I throw everything in the buggy that I think might be worth some money, and then I pull over to the side, sometimes sit down on one of those couches if they look like I won't catch anything, and I go ahead and start looking things up. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm right around a corner, so I have to move a couple times, which I'll probably just cut that out of the video. But what you do is you open up your eBay app. I go ahead and hit the camera button up there in the top right hand corner to scan, and I'm scanning the barcode on the bottom of this ink, and I start looking for the ink that I have. A lot of times ink can be worth some money if it's actually from the manufacturer, like Epson or HP or whoever. Now I'm going to the solds to look at actually what sold, and the one with the guitar is not my ink. There's my ink there. That's the one that I have. This one sold for about 27 bucks. But this one, if I'm not mistaken, was in date, or no, that one expired in 2012. The one that I have expired in 2000 and what is that, 8? So I end up not getting that one because even though you can sell expired ink on eBay, with that one being $6, there just really wasn't quite enough money for me. Here is for $1.99 are these are multiplication cards. They can sometimes be worth some money. This one is by a company called Upsparks. I had actually never seen this before, but I do find a comp here, and they're only selling it for 11 bucks. So that was a used one, but they are only selling it for $11. So I kind of figure on this one, probably no money to be made there. So I end up not getting this one. Okay, so the next thing we look up is this Weight Watchers Smart Point Scale. Now, I will tell you that some of these Weight Watchers Smart Point scales can be worth some good money. Not only do they weigh the food, I think it also gives them the points associated with the food if they're on a diet. But this one ended up being used. They did want $10 for it, which in my opinion is a little bit on the steep side for a used scale of any sorts. And as you can see here, brand new, they're asking $18.98 plus shipping. $19.95 plus shipping. So in used condition, there's not going to be any money there for us to be made. All right, on to the next item in the buggy. And here we have a Santa Claus fishing. I guess Christmas is over. It's time to go fishing. This is made by Mr. Christmas. Here's one that sold for about $49. It's really rare. It was only $4.99. I already have this listed on eBay for $59.99 and already have a watcher. All right, so even though it's not Christmas, sometimes Christmas stuff still sells, or it's good to go ahead and start stockpiling on some really good Christmas stuff. This was $4.99. This was a Heritage Mint Santa Claus stocking holder. So we go ahead and open up the phone. I've already pulled it up, and here's one right here going for $25 plus almost 20 shipping. So this is a no-brainer. I'll go ahead and grab this one. All right, decided before we hit the next Goodwill, I gotta get something to eat, gotta get some lunch. I'm starting to get hangry, and hangry is not good. Normally I don't really show y'all where I eat or anything, but this place, I don't know if you can see that back there, but it's called Pita Mediterranean Street Food. You don't actually have to eat in the street, but that they have amazing food, and I think it's actually supposed to be like kind of all natural, pretty good, although their fries have these amazing seasoning on top, which I'm sure is not good for you, but that's okay. But if you got one of these in your area, try it out. I tried it out about a month ago for the first time, and whew, I was blown away by how good it was. So I'm gonna go in here, get some to go, probably post a little picture of my plate here in a minute, but it's awesome. All right, so there it is. This is called the chicken shawarma, and it's amazing. And their fries with the seasoning they put on it is so good. All right, about to put this in my belly, and then I'll see y'all at the Goodwill. All right, so that last Goodwill was really, really good to us. Well, pretty good to us. We made, as long as that DVD VHS recorder works well, that's over $200 right there when I get the remote for it. So awesome stop. Now I'm down near my house at the Goodwill closer to my house. That was a Goodwill that was further away, both still in my city. So I'm gonna run into my local Goodwill, see if we can find anything. Again, I was just in here yesterday, but as you can see with the DVD VCR combo that was just put out this morning, you never know what they're gonna put out. So I'm off, might as well hit this one up before I move on with the rest of the day. So let's get inside, see if we can make some money. All right, so here in this Goodwill, I do the same thing. I have a huge buggy full of stuff. I'm extremely excited, but now it's time to go over everything and see if it's worth any money. Here's a brand new sealed board game. It does have a tear in the front, so you wouldn't actually be able to sell it as brand new on Amazon, but we're going to look it up and see what it goes for with the Amazon seller app. It's got 110,000 ranking toys, which is really good, and it goes for about $18.99. It gives us a $10 profit. I end up putting this one back because of the tear in the plastic, meaning I couldn't sell it as brand new, so we end up putting that one back. This Trivial Pursuit right here could have been a really good find, but as you can see, the box is all tore up. It's still brand new sealed, but there's a couple of corners where they're just torn, and it is $5.99. So I flip it over and do the same thing with this that I did with the other one. I take out the Amazon seller app, I scan the barcode, and then you go ahead and click on the product. We're going to click on the one that doesn't require approval. And there, as you can see, it's got a 288,000 ranking toys, sells for $54 new. I debated over this one for a while, but I just decided to condition it in. I did not feel like selling it on Amazon. And when I looked it up on eBay, they were only getting $25, $30 for those. So I ended up deciding to put it back because with the $6 price tag and shipping on that would have been extremely, extremely expensive. So next we have this Howard Miller kind of desk clock. If you're not familiar with the Howard Miller name, they make a lot of high-end clocks. So anything Howard Miller you would definitely want to look up. This one was $7.99. It wasn't on Amazon. I finally found a listing on eBay, and they were only selling for like 15 bucks on eBay. So I decided to leave this one behind. Okay, so next up is this Thermomassage. It's got soothing heat. I actually just sold one of these not too long ago, I think for about 35 bucks. So this one was an older one, so you want to look up these type of massagers. They can sell for some good money, but unfortunately, as you can see on this one, you know, $20, $21. There's one for $26, $23. Always go to your solds to double check them. They only wanted $3 for it, but $22, $20, I just decided not to get it. Kind of a big box, a little tough to ship. So I just decided to get just not enough profit for me. Now here's something that I kind of wish I would have picked up now because I went back today and it was gone. This is a vintage Paymaster. I guess you stamp, like when you're writing a check back in the day, you put it on there and it imprints the amount on the check. But I looked this up a bunch of different ways, and the best comp I could find was $50 plus 20 shipping. They wanted 20 bucks for this. I decided that it just wasn't worth it. Okay, so next up, for $4.99, here's this Linksys Wi-Fi router. If you sell on Amazon, you always want to look up your Linksys routers. I have sold some on Amazon for some really, really good money. So again, you take out your Amazon seller app, you scan the barcode. For some reason, this one takes a minute to pull up. I don't think I had the best reception. But you go ahead and click it, and then this one is in used condition. I did look in the box. Sometimes they can be new in there. But this one's only selling for $18.99, so you're only going to get a $12 profit. At $5, it's just not worth my time to test it and everything. So again, just left that one behind also. So here we finally find something good. Out of all that stuff, this is the only thing I ended up purchasing. These are Pet Safe, and if you're not familiar with Pet Safe, be on the lookout for them. They make really good pet products. As you can see, I'm restricted on Amazon, but on Amazon they sell for about 35 bucks each. And by the way, there's 5 of them there. So since I'm restricted on Amazon, I did try to get unrestricted. They said no. So you look on eBay, and we got, there's some solid ones. $32, $33. Go to the solds. $27.70, $34.95, $33.95. So it looks like, worst case scenario, we're going to be able to get 30 bucks each for these, and there's 5 of them there. So huge score. All right, so I'm back out in the car. So I hope that video kind of gave you an idea of how I source in a Goodwill or thrift store. I pretty much go through the entire store, throw anything in my buggy that I want to look up that I think could possibly will be worth some money. And then once I get pull over to the side and kind of go through everything, and as you saw, I had an entire buggy full, but some of the prices were absolutely absurd, and so I ended up only getting, out of all that stuff, 5 things, and they're all the same product. But this was a great score. Noah showed it in the video, but be on the lookout for Pet Safe stuff. This is all brand new, sealed. There is one that's open. I think one of the customers might have opened it to see what it looked like on the inside, but everything is factory sealed. So I'll sell it new open box. These other 4 will sell brand new on eBay. Looks like they consistently sell for like $33. So that's not bad. So 5 of those at 33 bucks. It's $150 once you deduct shipping and everything. I mean, we might have 100 bucks here. So overall, it was a good trip. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I was able to give you all a lot more in-store footage and show you kind of how I thrift. So again, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share the video so others can see the type of videos that I put out, maybe help them make some money. And if you have any questions, drop them below in the comments. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and everybody have a great week out there reselling.